Hello, YouTube. It is Russ Strock here. It's the 23rd of October, and it's about 9:30 in the evening, 2025. And I just came down to stir the homemade winemaking batches. And I didn't bring my phone, so I ran back up because I wanted to show you all that primary fermentation has started. Yesterday, my son and I pitched the yeast at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And here's what it looks like today. You can go back to my video from yesterday to see what it looked like when we pitched it. But you can see clearly now it's getting frothy. I will open up the next batch with the video on so you can see what the crust looks like. This is the blackberry batch. It looks like red raspberry, but it's actually blackberry. And this is how it sort of characterizes itself with the yeast. But it's only been fermenting now for a few hours. This batch, the mulberry, this would be hard to see, but the top of this is kind of bowed out, unlike this one. But you can see that this is all. You'll see the CO2 lock bubble when I push on it. But it's bubbling itself a little bit now. Oh yeah. So you can see the crust. That's what it's called, the crust on here. It's caused by the fermentation pushing all the berries and stuff up to the top. Look at that. The liquid is underneath this crust. It's probably 3 or 4 inches thick. When it's like this, I stir it about twice a day. I continue to pick out the sticks, the leaves that I might find, the impurities. Here's another stick. But you'll see it froth up again as I start to stir it. But here we go. That's a nice crust on here. And if you remember from yesterday's video, I put one package of 71B yeast in here, as well as one package of Premier Classic or Montrachet. It's the same thing. And so I like to have 2 packages of yeast in each one. I can't stir this with one hand. It's kind of thick. I want to get it really, whoop, now I'm starting to splatter. Whoop, there's a leaf. I'm going to pause this video for just a second so I can. Okay, so now I've got this nicely stirred. I was able to break up that cap on the top. And again, you can see if you look closely at some of the frothiness that's developing, which are the bubbles from the yeast doing its job. The yeast is actually digesting the sugar. It's eating the sugar, and it's producing alcohol and off-gassing carbon dioxide. And that's why you put the lid on, because you want that carbon dioxide to come out through the CO2 lock, this bubbler, and you want the alcohol to stay in, and you want the air, the outside air, to not really mess with the chemical reaction. So here's the third batch. This is also mulberry. This is the batch where I did not have that second package of yeast to add. I ordered some in the mail and it came today, and I pitched the second batch of yeast into here just a couple of hours ago. So I hope tomorrow it looks like the one next to it. But right now it looks much like the batch next to it did yesterday. So I'm not seeing really any fermentation underway. And I guess I would have hoped that maybe something would have started, given that we pitched one package of yeast in here yesterday, like the rest. All right, so I'm going to close this up. I'm going to close up the blackberry, and I'll probably check back in tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see a lot more active fermentation. All right, that's it for now. Have a good night.